Hallucinogens and dissociative drugs distort the way a user perceives time, motion, colors, sound, and self. These drugs can disrupt a person's ability to think and communicate rationally, or even to recognize reality, sometimes resulting in bizarre or dangerous behavior. Common dissociative drugs are PCP, known as angel dust or the peace pill, and ketamine, which people call Special K. They can make you feel unattached from your own body and the world around you. This is Mike. Mike is addicted to the dissociative drugs PCP and ketamine. At school, Mike was bullied because of his butt chin. Yes, it is his insecurity. Do not stare at it. Because of the bullying, Mike wanted something to make him feel peaceful and numb. Mike found this drug called angel dust, which is made in illegal labs. Mike likes to snort his PCP, but it can also be taken in other forms, such as pills, tablets, or it can be smoked. The PCP gave Mike that feeling of euphoria. Short-term effects of PCP include hallucinations, problems concentrating, and slurred speech. Mike also turned to the drug ketamine for that extra sparkle. To get high, Mike smoked and injected the ketamine as routes of administration. Short-term effects for ketamine include flashbacks, amnesia, and dramatic increase in heart rate that can put him in a dreamlike state. Ketamine was originally synthesized as an anesthetic for people and is still used in veterinary offices. Certain variants of ketamine can be used as antidepressants, so you can see how Mike got hooked on the drug to push his pain away. For having a good time, many people like to turn to hallucinogens. Popular hallucinogens are LSD, magic mushrooms, and mescaline. This is Carl. Carl is a moody teenager. He really enjoys the hallucinogenic effects of mescaline. Mescaline, which comes from a cactus grown in the southwestern United States and Mexico, can be eaten, smoked, or boiled into tea. Sometimes people call the little pieces of the cactus buttons. Carl used to be really stressed from work, but now all he cares about is using his mescaline to create a peaceful trip where nothing else matters. While on mescaline, Carl can hear colors and see sounds due to the synesthesia caused by the drug. He is addicted to the hallucinations generated by mescaline. And this is Sally. Sally was a hardcore partier. She experimented with a lot of drugs, but got really into hallucinogens like LSD and magic mushrooms. LSD is made from lysergic acid that is derived from a fungus. At a lot of her parties, LSD was served in the form of a blotted paper, which was then placed on the tongue. LSD can also be in tablet or gelatin form. After experiencing the high that brings her an altered reality and distorted perception, Sally couldn't get enough. Sometimes when she wasn't even on LSD, she could feel its effects because it can change your brain chemistry. Sally also got really into magic mushrooms, which are psilocybin mushrooms that cause illusions and a relaxed state of mind, but only when it's a good trip. Sally basically eats them like they're candy, and it has a big impact on her health. Using these drugs has serious consequences. Mike on PCP can become anxious or violent. After a while, the drug leads to memory loss and possibly schizophrenia. Ketamine has similar negative effects. It led Mike to constant delirium and breathing problems. Ketamine can also send a user into psychosis. Mescaline caused Carl to have intense flashbacks and memory loss. Carl thought all these feelings would go away if he just had more mescaline. His continued use brought him nausea, dizziness, and sometimes even seizures. Sally spent so much time on LSD and mushrooms that she would often get flashbacks when she wasn't even high, that put her in a panic state. She could feel her mood changing and the world around her only revolving around the drugs. Since LSD is very potent, Sally couldn't tell how much she would take, and it put her in a coma. Her drug abuse ended up killing her. These drugs don't seem all that dangerous, and Sally did not understand what she got into. All hallucinogens and dissociative drugs can lead to health problems for your mind and body. When you take them, it is not even guaranteed that you will experience a pleasant high. These are called bad trips and cause a user to experience intense fear or paranoia. Do not be like Sally. It is not fun to try these drugs. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this video informative.